Have you ever felt a twinge of doubt when someone's compliments seemed too forced? Or sensed an underlying tension in a seemingly friendly conversation? In today's hyper-connected, social media-driven world, it's become increasingly challenging to cut through the noise and distinguish genuine intentions from hidden envy and deceit. Are we truly able to protect ourselves from those subtle, yet damaging influences that threaten our inner peace? Welcome to Stoic Echoes US, where we delve into the timeless philosophy of Stoicism. Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca navigated turbulent eras brimming with deception and rivalry, yet managed to preserve their inner harmony through their profound insights. Today, we're going to uncover 10 powerful ways to recognize when envy and falsehood are at play, equipping you with the clarity to see through surface-level interactions. What we're about to explore isn't just philosophy, it's a toolkit for life. By identifying and understanding these signals, you can transform the way you interact with the world. Stay tuned, because harnessing even one of these insights can protect your peace and empower your journey toward a more authentic life. Let's get started.
Number 1. Observe their action.
In today's whirlwind of demands and unpredictability, the Stoic principle of embracing willingness can be a lighthouse guiding us toward inner peace. As men traversing the 30 to 65 age milestone, you're likely navigating career pinnacles, family dynamics, and personal growth, all amidst societal pressures. The wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus offers invaluable insights. Accept the things to which fate binds you, Aurelius implores, inviting us to engage life's inevitable ebbs and flows without resistance. This acceptance doesn't entail passive enjoyment of every challenge, but rather adopting a mindset that sees each situation with openness and intention. Life transforms when viewed through this lens. Consider the routine task of washing dishes. It morphs from a cumbersome chore to a meditative pause when approached willingly, echoing Epictetus's counsel. Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do. This philosophy of yielding rather than resisting life brings a different hue to daily experiences, even the irksome moments like being trapped in traffic. Instead of succumbing to rising frustration, view it as time gifted for introspection or indulging in a cherished podcast, transforming impatience into an opportunity for growth and respite. Harnessing this attitude extends beyond transient displeasures to shaping life's broader narrative. Reflect on your life's vision and the purpose steering your pursuits. Does it envelop trivial, momentary goals? Or does it guide you toward a broader, more meaningful existence? Unlike fleeting desires for material gains, a comprehensive vision adds purpose to each step, revealing joy and learning in both triumphs and trials. Voluntary actions resonate with this ethos. Think of a difference between obligatory tasks and voluntary causes. When actions stem from choice rather than compulsion, they invigorate rather than burden. This voluntary spirit offers liberation, a chance to redefine I must into I choose, cultivating fulfillment in both mundane and meaningful endeavors. Take this perspective into conversations and interactions that challenge your composure. When words wound, how you choose to respond dictates your peace. Draw strength from an acknowledgement of the natural order. This person acts according to their nature, but I decide not to let it disturb mine, transforming provocation into a practice of grace. Embracing willingness isn't an abandonment of betterment. It's about recognizing control's limits while investing effort in where it matters most. Constructively receiving feedback at work as a learning opportunity rather than a blow to ego exemplifies a shift in focus from the uncontrollable to the self-directed, enhancing both personal growth and tranquility. This journey of embracing willingness requires patience and persistence, akin to a master craftsman honing his skill. Begin by embracing small setbacks, viewing challenges as veiled lessons, and greeting daily inconveniences with patience. In mastering this mindset, vulnerability to external turmoil diminishes, revealing resilient inner strength. A quiet fortification empowering you to navigate life authentically, on terms reflective of your values and aspirations. Let the echoes of Stoic wisdom propel your journey toward a life rich in peace and purpose, even amid modern chaos.
Number 2. Stop judging others.
In a world brimming with instant reactions and snap judgments, have you ever paused to ponder why we so easily succumb to anger or irritation toward others? Often, it's because we swiftly judge those around us. Consider this routine. Throughout the day, how many times do you find yourself thinking, "This person is so annoying," or "That one is utterly unreliable"? Such judgments don't just harm others, they tether our souls to unnecessary burdens. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once noted, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Within this wisdom lies the opportunity to unshackle ourselves from the perpetual cycle of negative emotions like anger and frustration. It is human nature to perceive the world through our individual lenses, and when another's actions don't match our expectations, we instinctively label them. For instance, when faced with a slow driver, our immediate thought might be, "They're so oblivious." Yet have we ever considered they might be cautious due to the precious cargo of children? Or perhaps they're simply acclimating to driving? It's not external events controlling our emotions, but our interpretation of them. Judgments are more than fleeting thoughts. They're the root of anger. Take, for example, a chronically late colleague. Labeling them as lazy only feeds your irritation. However, if we consider their possible struggles, caring for a sick family member perhaps, our lens shifts. This doesn't equate to condoning tardiness, but by shedding judgment, we release ourselves from undue negativity. Stoicism isn't about dismissing problems, but clarifying them. As Marcus Aurelius impressively cautioned, there is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you can't control. People defy simple categorization of good or bad. Each person is an intricate mosaic of actions molded by unique circumstances and varying consciousness. Even self-reflective moments reveal times when tiredness or stress skewed our behavior, just as it does for others. Picture yourself at a restaurant where a server inadvertently spills water. Initial anger surfaces with thoughts of carelessness, but allowing space for empathy, perhaps considering their rough day, alleviates personal discomfort and deepens your connection with humanity. Letting go of judgment doesn't mean turning a blind eye to wrongdoing. It entails a refusal to let external actions dictate internal peace. You retain the power to discern right from wrong without descending into negativity. Marcus Aurelius compellingly observed, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Pursuing non-judgment starts with awareness. As judgment arises, interrogate its necessity. What benefit does it serve? Redirect perspectives by considering unknown variables shaping behavior. Recognize that diversity enriches life. Differences don't equate to wrongdoing. By letting go of judgment, you liberate yourself from emotional encumbrances. Before reacting brashly, breathe deeply and question, "Is this feeling beneficial?" Brimming with empathy and understanding, you step toward kindness, not solely for others, but importantly, for yourself. The ultimate decision lies within. Do you prefer the shackles of anger or a liberated life brimming with tranquility? This choice endlessly rests in your capable hands.
Number 3. Let go of control.
In a world where we often feel the need to control every aspect of our lives, from our careers to our relationships, the truth is that holding on too tightly can lead to stress and disappointment. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of peace, knowing that not everything is within your grasp. This is the power of letting go. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In today's fast-paced society, men aged 30 to 65 face numerous challenges: career pressures, family responsibilities, and the relentless pursuit of success. Yet the more we try to control these external factors, the more we may find ourselves feeling overwhelmed and anxious. Consider the modern man juggling work deadlines, family obligations, and social expectations. The desire to maintain control can lead to burnout. By embracing the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, reactions, and actions, we can free ourselves from the burden of trying to manage everything around us. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic sage, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is a call to action for men today. Instead of striving for perfection in every area of life, recognize that it's okay to let go. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to adapt, and to accept that life is inherently unpredictable. In practical terms, this means prioritizing self-care, seeking support from friends and family, and learning to embrace uncertainty. By doing so, you'll not only enhance your mental well-being, but also cultivate deeper connections with those around you. Letting go of control is not about surrendering to chaos. It's about finding freedom within it. As you navigate the complexities of modern life, remember that true strength lies in your ability to adapt and respond with grace. Embrace the journey and watch as the weight of control lifts, allowing you to live more fully and authentically.
Number 4. Embrace imperfection in the world.
Acknowledging that life's inherent imperfections are not a source of disappointment, but an opportunity for growth, can profoundly change how we engage with the world. Ever wondered why we sometimes become frustrated or upset with others? It's frequently because we cling to the unrealistic notion of perfection, expecting flawless behavior or outcomes in a world defined by its unpredictability and human fallibility. As Epictetus taught, it is not events that disturb people, but their judgment concerning them. This idea invites us to reassess how we interpret the actions of others, suggesting that the key to our tranquility lies not in controlling the world, but in understanding and adjusting our perceptions of it. For instance, consider the disappointment when a colleague fails to complete a task satisfactorily, or the betrayal when a friend breaks a promise. Is it realistic to believe that everyone can meet our ideal standards at all times? Stoicism provides a lens through which we can view such experiences as a natural part of life, with Marcus Aurelius reminding us, "Begin each day by telling yourself, 'Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness.'" Rather than resisting these imperfections, acknowledging and preparing for them equips us with resilience. In contemporary life, this mindset shift is particularly beneficial. Imagine preparing extensively for a critical presentation, only to have it undermined by a coworker's oversight on your supporting materials. The initial wave of frustration is normal, but through Stoic reasoning, we discern that our colleagues' errors, though frustrating, lie outside our realm of control. Our energy is better spent on devising a solution and reclaiming the situation instead of dwelling on anger. This acceptance of imperfections, whether from people or circumstances, liberates us, allowing us to focus on aspects we can influence, like our emotional responses and problem-solving strategies. Seneca's wisdom, "He who is brave is free," resonates deeply here, suggesting that embracing imperfections isn't about becoming passive, but about showing courage in the face of life's inherent messiness. By doing so, we cultivate empathy and patience, not only towards those who err, but within ourselves. Imagine your partner, often conjured as a figure who should understand you perfectly, yet inevitably faltering. Rather than letting this sow dissatisfaction, leverage the moment to enhance communication and deepen the mutual understanding. This openness transcends beyond personal relationships and permeates daily interactions. When criticized or confronted with rudeness, question if the real injury is within the event itself or in our interpretation of it. In relinquishing the demand for perfection, we sometimes find redemption in the chaos of the imperfect world, garnering joy from its unique flaws. The careless coworker, the thoughtless friend, or the rude stranger provide opportunities to practice patience. As we reflect on our own fallibilities and lean into forgiveness, we cultivate an environment where happiness isn't a mirage of perfection, but a tangible experience rooted in reality. We free ourselves from the burden of expectation as we embrace the vivid mosaic of human imperfection. Marcus Aurelius aptly concludes, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," suggesting that peace is not just found in perfection, but in perceiving the chaos with grace and acceptance as an artful dance with life itself.
Number 5. Take responsibility for your feelings.
In the hustle of modern life, where unpredictability reigns supreme, learning to take responsibility for your feelings is perhaps the most liberating skill you can cultivate. Many of us attribute our emotional turbulence to the chaotic world around us or the people who fall short of our expectations. However, the true challenge is not merely accepting external imperfections, but mastering our emotional responses to them. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius insightfully remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This realization propels us toward a deeper understanding of self-governance, positioning our emotions as our own responsibility, irrespective of external provocations. Picture the everyday scenario of standing in a long queue where someone abruptly cuts ahead, oblivious to the disruption. Anger naturally surfaces, but this is where the power of choice presents itself. Do you sacrifice your tranquility over an inconsiderate act, or do you choose composure, recognizing that only you can allow this minor incident to disrupt your peace? This shift in perspective can transform an annoying occurrence into a mere footnote of your day, leaving your serenity untouched. In an era where our emotional equilibrium often seems dictated by others, be it an offhand comment, a dismissive gesture, or misunderstanding at work, it's imperative to reflect on why we allow external actions to govern our internal state. Upon facing unjust criticism, it is common to feel anger, but remember that your self-worth isn't shackled to others' fleeting judgments. By reframing your response and exercising emotional independence, you reclaim your power. How can we achieve this? Begin by practicing the art of pause. At emotional junctures, ask yourself, is this worth my peace? This brief pause erects a barrier between the stimulus and your reaction, empowering you to opt for calmness. Alongside this skill, consider journaling your emotions, a Stoic-inspired habit that enhances self-awareness. In this diary, each night, ponder over the day's emotional episodes, reflecting on your reactions and contemplating alternative responses. This practice develops a lasting discipline to identify and alter emotional patterns, fostering a calmer life. Owning your emotions unlocks the door to tranquility, allowing you to navigate life with grace, untouched by others' chaos. Marcus Aurelius's assertion that distress arises from our perception, not from the external source, reminds us of our inherent capacity to change how we feel at any moment. By safeguarding your peace, external disturbances lose their power over your inner world. Does this outlook resonate with you? If so, I invite you to engage in dialogue. Share your stories or reflections in the comments. It's through such exchanges that we deepen our understanding and inspire one another. Alternatively, if you view things differently, your insights might illuminate new perspectives, sparking enriching conversations for all.
Number 6. Practice non-reaction.
Mastering the art of non-reaction in an unpredictable world is like finding an anchor in a stormy sea. Life is teeming with unexpected moments. A colleague's sharp criticism during a meeting, a stranger's impatience as they cut ahead in a line, or an acquaintance's stinging remark. All seemingly minor incidents that can nonetheless disrupt your day and provoke anger and frustration. Yet the secret to maintaining inner peace amidst such chaos lies not in controlling others, but in controlling your reactions. As Epictetus aptly noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This ancient wisdom spotlights the reality that our emotions are governed not by others' actions, but by our interpretations of these events. Imagine a scenario where you face public criticism in a meeting. The instinctive reaction might be one of irritation, embarrassment, or the urge to retaliate, threatening to derail your composure. However, if at this moment you pause and reconsider to assess whether those words should define your self-worth, you empower yourself to rise above the provocation. Instead of immediate retaliation, which might reflect your colleague's thoughtless moment rather than your capabilities, you could respond calmly with, "Thank you for your feedback. Let's dive deeper into this outside the session." This moment of calmness allows you to steer the interaction, transforming a potentially negative situation into an opportunity to demonstrate poise and authority. Seneca's advice, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay," underscores the power of pausing before responding, turning time into a tool that tempers emotional responses with logic and clarity. Next time a colleague sends a critical email, resist the temptation to reply immediately. Allow yourself an hour or even a day to decide your best course of action, free from the haze of initial emotions. Silence, often misunderstood as passivity, can be a powerful strategy in such circumstances, shielding your peace and preventing others from steering your emotional course. A wise saying offers perspective. If a donkey kicks you and you kick back, you are both donkeys. This metaphor beautifully encapsulates the importance of not reacting to negativity with negativity, as this mirrors undesirable behavior. In choosing silence, you wield strength, not passivity, and elevate yourself beyond the friction, demonstrating an inner resilience that non-reaction fosters. In adopting non-reaction, you're not just maintaining decorum, but cultivating a practice that enhances your professional and personal life, encouraging reflection over impulsive interactions, and safeguarding your well-being against the turbulence of daily interactions. This practice not only empowers you to respond from a place of strength, but prevents the chaos of external circumstances from disturbing your equilibrium, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence.
Number 7. Find joy in selflessness.
In a world overflowing with distractions and challenges, finding joy in selflessness can be a beacon of peace. This isn't merely about grand gestures or sacrificing everything. It's about creating space within ourselves by letting go of anger and embracing the power of forgiveness. Just like the ripples in a pond settle back to calm after a disturbance, so too does our soul when we avoid hasty reactions and choose understanding over judgment. This journey not only lightens our hearts, but also opens them to the profound joy of giving and receiving kindness. Marcus Aurelius truly encapsulated this ethos when he said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." His words remind us to start each day with an intention to help others, opening our hearts wider than the day before. Consider this perspective. Forgiveness is neither a far-off concept nor a strenuous task. It is a daily practice that benefits both the giver and the receiver. I remember a story about a friend caught in the pressure cooker of a demanding job, where criticism was more frequent than praise. Instead of harboring resentment, he chose to listen and ask, "What troubles might they be enduring unbeknownst to me?" This shift changed his outlook completely when he learned about a colleague's financial distress. Rather than reacting with spite, He offered compassion and assistance. This not only improved their relationship, but also eased workplace tension. In families, minor disagreements often escalate needlessly when we're blinded by hurt feelings. Suppose a relative's constant criticisms sting. Recognizing their remarks may stem from insecurities or personal struggles, rather than from a targeted attack, helps dispel the power of anger. Forgiveness doesn't imply accepting unacceptable behavior. It signifies releasing control over our emotions and refusing to let others dictate our mood. Anger often roots itself in expectations. We anticipate that people should behave as we deem right, and when reality deviates, frustration follows. Acknowledging the world's imperfections and the individuals within it alleviates these expectations. When they dissolve, anger has no ground to stand on. The beauty of forgiveness lies in its ability to replace anger with the joy of understanding. Reflect on a moment where you aided someone with no strings attached. The satisfaction and peace from such actions are unparalleled. Epictetus once observed, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This self-mastery comes from forgiveness, a path to spiritual release and intrinsic happiness that material gain could never hope to match. Modern studies even show that acts of selflessness and kindness correlate with higher happiness levels, a testament to Stoic insights that are as relevant now as they were millennia ago. To practice this art of selflessness, ask, can I see from their perspective? What motivates their behavior? Regularly engaging with these reflections can diminish discomfort and foster a climate of empathy. Recall the last time you offered help without expecting a reward. How did that feel? Consider if these moments enrich your life, guiding you to practice forgiveness daily. This need not be daunting. It might be as straightforward as patience with someone's slip-up and focusing on self-improvement rather than controlling the uncontrollable. When you extend kindness, cherish the chance to make a difference and embrace compassion over anger. Seneca beautifully notes, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Embrace the opportunity to forgive, nurturing a harmonious world around you. This isn't just an act for others, but a gift to yourself. By doing so, you foster a better environment, fostering peace within and around you. The journey towards selflessness and forgiveness is transformative, not just easing our frustrations, but enhancing overall well-being and opening up new pathways to joy and connection. So in the spirit of selflessness, look for moments where you can apply these insights. Encourage others by sharing these principles, realizing the potential of a ripple effect that embraces understanding and compassion. Let Stoicism guide you toward resilience, serenity, and the sheer joy that comes from a life lived in the light of selfless love. Thank you for venturing on this reflective journey. Honor these timeless truths and notice how they transform your world, bringing you the peace you so richly deserve.
Number 8. Pay attention to their reactions to personal failures.
Understanding how individuals react to personal failures reveals more about their character than their successes ever could. When Marcus Aurelius reflected on the value of setbacks, he emphasized that Stoicism teaches us resilience and maturity are tested through failure, offering unique insights into one's true motivations and integrity. Strong and authentic people embrace failure with humility, viewing it as a gateway to personal growth. They acknowledge their missteps and are eager to learn and evolve, embodying trustworthiness and respect. In stark contrast, those fueled by jealousy and deceit shy away from accountability, often fabricating excuses and shifting blame. They invent narratives that serve to protect their egos rather than facing the reality of their shortcomings. Consider those who consistently redirect blame when they falter. Such patterns may indicate deeper issues of jealousy and deceit. Recognizing these tendencies involves observing whether individuals can admit errors and exhibit genuine willingness to learn, or if they divert responsibility and criticize others instead. An honest individual forthrightly acknowledges mistakes and seeks improvement, while a deceitful one cloaks their failures in denial and pretense. Daisaku Ikeda beautifully articulated this, stating, "A person's true nature is revealed at times of the greatest adversity." This sentiment aligns closely with Stoic philosophy, drawing attention to how adversity unravels the essence of who we truly are. In contemporary life, where quick achievements are often celebrated, pay keen attention to how those around you handle failure. Superficial words or actions might deceive you, whereas consistent patterns in behavior bear the truth. Reflect on your interactions. Have you encountered individuals who reacted differently to challenges? If so, consider how these experiences have influenced your views on trust and relationships. By observing and understanding reactions to personal failures, you can forge deeper and more meaningful connections. These insights not only aid in assessing others, but also illuminate paths to personal growth, enabling you to foster honesty and integrity within yourself. As you navigate an ever-changing world, let Stoic teachings guide your journey through challenges, ensuring you emerge wiser and more resilient.
Number 9. Evaluate how they share personal information.
In a world saturated with information and constant connectivity, the manner in which we disclose aspects of our personal lives speaks volumes about our character. Reflecting on Marcus Aurelius's profound insight, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," we realize that how we share personal information mirrors our internal landscape, revealing sincerity or deceit. Embracing Stoic wisdom, it's essential to scrutinize not just what people say about their successes and failures, but how they say it. A genuine individual shares humbly, drawing attention to the insights and growth derived from their journey, while someone insincere may inflate their achievements or even fabricate tales to manipulate perceptions. Ponder on these questions. Do they seem excessively proud of their achievements? Are trivial details unnecessarily spotlighted to inflate their credibility? Delving deeper into how one discusses failures is equally telling. Those with honesty will openly accept their mistakes, sharing the valuable lessons learned, as opposed to a deceitful person who might shy away from discussing setbacks or shift blame onto others, external conditions, or forces beyond their control. This avoidance and scapegoating are red flags of insincerity and internal conflict. Furthermore, watch for individuals who divulge personal information with malicious intent, often driven by jealousy. Whether it's leaking secrets or distorting truths to belittle others, such acts are manipulative attempts to sway perception and stir discord, reflecting their insecurities and vulnerability. In our daily interactions, pay close attention if someone often disparages others or routinely draws comparisons to elevate themselves. Such actions aren't mere gossip, but reveal an envious heart and troubled mind. By attuning yourself to these indicators, you'll be better equipped to safeguard your well-being from negative influences. If you find yourself questioning someone's authenticity, don't hesitate to delve deeper. Curiosity is your ally. Ask questions that challenge the narrative and seek clarity, as these moments hold the potential for enlightening realizations. In modern life, where oversharing can blur the lines of privacy and discretion, it's pivotal to cultivate discretion and thoughtful communication. Engage in meaningful conversations that not only reflect your values, but also respect your own and others' boundaries. Remember, when you evaluate how you and others share personal information, you're not only protecting your integrity, but also strengthening the authenticity of your relationships. In this digital age, where our words carry the weight of permanence, be mindful of the stories you tell and how they color your world, ensuring they align with resilience, understanding, and sincerity. As you navigate this journey, let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you, making each exchange a testament to truthfulness and depth.
Number 10. Listen to your inner voice.
Have you ever found yourself feeling uneasy around someone who outwardly seems friendly and helpful, but something about them just doesn't sit right with you? This inner discomfort is often your instincts trying to communicate an underlying concern, possibly about dishonesty or jealousy. Your gut feeling is your mind's way of drawing attention to subtle cues that might otherwise go unnoticed, acting as a guardian against potential threats. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," underscoring the importance of trusting your inner reflections and instincts. Take a moment to recall times when you felt an inexplicable suspicion towards someone, moments when their actions didn't match their words. These are your instincts at play, honing in on inconsistencies that suggest insincerity. When you sense something is amiss, pause and deliberate over the situation. Question if this individual often tries to outdo you or delivers compliments that feel hollow. These seemingly minor interactions can signify deeper issues of jealousy or deceit. Asking yourself, "Why do I feel uneasy around this person?" can provide clarity. If the answer involves their inconsistent behavior and subtle competitiveness, heed this internal alert as a caution. Consider the example of a colleague who is perpetually amiable, yet you cannot shake the feeling that something is off. Pay attention to patterns you might have ignored, like their tendency to compare themselves to you or their enjoyment in belittling others behind closed doors. This tells you that even without overt hostility, a silent competition might be at play. Your instincts serve as an early warning system, alerting you to potentially toxic dynamics. Yet while trusting this inner voice is key, it's essential to balance it with rational thought. Sometimes our emotions can be misleading if not framed with logic. Thus, after listening to your instincts, engage your reasoning to sift through the emotional noise and evaluate the context accurately. This blend of intuition and logic ensures your decisions are well-rounded and grounded in both experience and reason. In today's complex social landscape, where not every interaction or intention is transparent, listening to your inner voice can provide valuable insights into your relationships. By honing this skill, you cultivate a powerful ally in discerning genuine connections from those that are merely superficial. Remember that your instincts are a guide, but reason remains your anchor. Together, when aligned, they lead you to better judgments and healthier relationships, safeguarding your well-being against potential deceit and ensuring that you surround yourself with sincere and supportive individuals. Final thoughts. Identifying jealousy and deception is not easy, but it's a crucial skill to protect ourselves and our true values in life. Jealous and deceitful people can be anywhere, from close relationships to everyday social interactions. They may seem like good friends, but inside they secretly sow insecurity and conflict. Stoic philosophy guides us to live calmly and wisely. By applying Stoic principles, we can identify and eliminate negative elements from our lives. Remember, life is too precious to be wasted on people who don't truly support you. Use the methods we've discussed today to spot and avoid those filled with jealousy and deception. You deserve a life full of joy, peace, and positive relationships. Thank you for taking the time to explore these lessons. If you find them helpful, please share them with friends and family. Together, we can help create a happier and more peaceful world. Don't forget to click like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more valuable content. Challenge yourself to apply at least one of these strategies to your daily life. Then come back and comment, "I did it." Share your feelings about the changes in your life. Let Stoic philosophy be your companion, helping you find peace and strength on your life's journey.